What's going on, guys? It's Mr. F9916. Welcome back to the NHL 16 Pittsburgh Penguins Be a GM. I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet in this video. I've been recording a ton today. This is like my third or fourth recording of the day, and my throat's already starting to get a little dry, and I have like 4 more to go. So I don't want to completely rasp out my voice from talking all day. But here's where we are in the standings: 70 games played, 80 points. Rangers are right behind us, 71 games played, 78 points. So if we win this game, we're 5 points into the playoffs. But this is going to be a tough game. We have to head to Philadelphia to play the Flyers. And guys, I'm pretty sure that's Pittsburgh, right? Well, no, that really looks like Pittsburgh right there. I don't know, though. Was that Pittsburgh or Philadelphia? I live in Pittsburgh. I should know if that was Pittsburgh, but I could swear that was Pittsburgh right there. I'd have to take another look at it. But here we are early in the first. Penguins are going to have an early goal. We take a 1-0 lead. That's going to be by Phil Kessel. Actually, that wasn't in the first. My mistake. That was 10:27 in the second. So, midway through the game, we do take the lead. That's going to be assisted by Crosby and Letang. Take a look at Kessel right there. He's just going to sneak it right past Mason. So, that's a pretty sleek play by Kessel right there. Mason didn't leave much room, but Kessel took what was given to him. And the Penguins have a 1-0 lead. So, 5 minutes later, Flyers with the puck. They're going to get a pass, and a shot goes in. That one might have been deflected. I think it was. So the Flyers do tie the game at 1, and that actually is going to do it for regulation. 4 seconds left. Daniel Sedin with the puck. He's going to move it up. He takes that shot, but he misses badly. Nothing we could have done there. We go to overtime against the Flyers. It's a pretty uneventful game, isn't it? Now in overtime, 34 seconds left. Here come the Flyers. They start to move up into the zone. They're going to do a little deke. Penguins trying to get the puck back. They pass it in front, and they score. Marc-Andre Fleury should have made that save. Flyers win in overtime. We do pick up a point, though. So after this game, the worst we can be is tied with the Rangers, even if they win again and we lose again. So that does help. That does help. But unfortunately, it is a loss on the road. Philadelphia is actually like 3rd in our division or something like that. Philadelphia and Columbus are battling for 2nd place. Washington is going to win the division. And of course, right when I say that, who do we have to play but the Washington Capitals, 44-21 and 6. So we need this win really bad, guys, here against Washington. Washington's going to have the puck behind our net early on. They're going to get a pass to slot. Good save by Fleury, but on the rebound, that's going to be Laika with the goal. Nothing we could have done to stop that one right there. Washington takes a 1-0 lead early on in the first. That's going to be scored by Brooks Laika, assisted by Johansson and Marleau, who they traded from the San Jose Sharks to the Washington Capitals midway through the season, Patrick Marleau. Sharks are one of the worst teams in the league, and they're trying to rebuild. Capitals are better, and they're going for the Stanley Cup this year. So we can try to at least slow them down a little bit by beating them, but unfortunately they're going to get another goal. And, oh God, don't tell me that's Ovechkin. No, it was not Ovechkin. It was Beagle. I hate Ovechkin. It's Crosby versus Ovechkin in this game, guys. Penguins with their old Winter Classic jerseys on. I gave the Capitals an alternate jersey, too, just to mix it up a little bit, have some fun. Good rebound goal there by the Penguins is going to make it 2-1. That's going to be Pascal Dupuis with the goal, with 8:21 left in the second, so this game is far from over. We're going to try to tie this one up. We still have half the game left to go. That's going to be assisted by Kunitz and Sutter. Take another look at this one. Kunitz took the shot. Good job by Kunitz shooting it low. That got it off of the pad and enabled Dupuis to get the rebound right there. So now here we are. 2 minutes left in the second. Penguins take a slap shot. It's going to be blocked by the Capitals. They're going to move it up. It's going to be Williams down the right side. He's going to move in, take a shot, and score over the pad side of Marc-Andre Fleury, and it is now 3-1. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to come back. Washington is just out of our league a little bit, guys, and this is why I just don't think we have what it takes to win the Stanley Cup, because even if we make the playoffs, as the number 8 seed, we're probably going to have to play against Montreal. They have clinched a playoff spot. We are now down to 9th, but look, the Rangers have played 2 more games than we have. So if we win one of our next 2, we're back to being tied to 7th with now Buffalo, who's been on a slide recently. So if we win our next 2 games, we'll be all the way up to 6th. So by no means are we in a bad position right now at all. It's just more games played. Taking on the New Jersey Devils, if you flash back to one of the last 2 episodes, I forget which one, we got destroyed on the road in New Jersey. It was an embarrassing loss. As you see now, we've lost our last 3 games all of a sudden. So that's not good. It's going to be Daniel Sedin with the puck early on in this first. He's going to pass it to Crosby, who now gets it to Kessel. Kessel's going to move in front. He shoots. That's going to be missed. Crosby's going to take it behind the net, skate to the front, turnaround shot. No, Sedin, though, is going to put it in on the rebound. Daniel Sedin with the goal. Penguins take a 1-0 lead in the first against New Jersey. Now we flash forward to the second. New Jersey's going to have a pass in front. Marc-Andre Fleury with a save. I tried to pass it out. I shouldn't have done that. Actually, no, I don't think I tried to pass it out. I'm not sure what happened. Did it bounce off of Fleury or something? Something weird happened there. And the Devils ended up getting a rebound. Adam Henrique is going to put it in the net. Let's take another look because I'm not sure. Yeah, it just bounced right off of Fleury. The puck made like a weird motion there. I don't know if that was a glitch or just some weird motion going on there. So we are tied at 1. Flash forward 3 minutes left in the second. Penguins going to have the puck over to Daniel Sedin. He scores again. Second goal of the game for Daniel Sedin. Penguins take a 2-1 lead with 2:57 left in the second period. That's going to be a great goal for Sedin, who slaps that one, wrists it, I don't know, right in. That's going to be assisted by Crosby and Kessel, though. Good job by the first line right there. Yeah, that's just going to be wristed. Pretty much a one-timer, though. Daniel Sedin gives the Penguins the lead, so he's accounted for all of our offense today. It's good to see him play well. He's been okay since we traded for him. I don't regret the trade, but it hasn't been the best trade ever, but hopefully he'll heat up if we make the playoffs. Now in the third, 10 minutes left. That's going to be a delayed penalty on us, so the Devils are going to have the puck and they score. At least we don't have to go shorthanded, but unfortunately, the Devils take the lead. So Cale Molarat's going to come out for the face-off, and nothing's going to really happen there. Nothing's going to happen for the rest of the third as it goes. That is going to be it. We will go to overtime, tied 2-2. So the good news is that we do pick up a point. As I said, each point matters a ton. Phil Kessel with a chance for winning for the Penguins. He moves in. He scores. Penguins win in the shootout. Phil Kessel with a beautiful goal right there. And the Penguins win this one in a shootout. Once again, a huge win. And once again, it does not matter that the Devils got a point because they are last in the division. One of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference, actually. So we gave them a point, but that will not hurt us at all. We get the 3 points that we need. And a big win for us right there. We could not have lost that game. That would have been really, really, really bad, guys. So it's a big win in overtime for us. And now we go to our next opponent. It is in Detroit against the Detroit Red Wings. Newly into the Eastern Conference. We played them in the 2008 and 2009 Stanley Cup Finals. I'm sure I've mentioned that 1,000 times by now. But they're now in the Eastern Conference, so that will never happen in the finals again, of course. Here we are on the power play with 14 minutes left in the first. The Red Wings are actually going to end up having the puck here. We're going to try to prevent a shorthanded goal, but that's exactly what's going to happen. Not good defending by the Penguins right there. Detroit leads it 1-0. We are still on the power play, and we're going to have 45 seconds left on the power play as Sidney Crosby comes in, takes a shot. It goes behind the net off the goaltender. Crosby's going to fight for it, grab the puck. He's going to pass it. No, he's just going to put it right in the net. A great job by Crosby right there. I think I actually pushed the pass button, but when you go to pass it right at the goalie, it just goes right under him. So that's a way to get a goal, right? That's going to be unassisted for Sidney Crosby. He's had a lot of goals recently. He is really starting to heat up as the season draws to an end, which is good because he's our best player, and if we make the playoffs, we are going to need him moving into the playoffs. So Crosby gives the Penguins first goal of the game. It's now tied at 1. The Red Wings going to have a chance in front. Penguins try to steal the puck. Red Wings get a slap shot. I think it hit off of Adam Clendening right there and went in. Nothing Fleury could have done. So we are now down 2-1 with 10:34 left in the first. Penguins are going to win the faceoff, and here comes Pascal Dupuis. It's going to be taken away by the Red Wings. They have a 2-on-1. Hell moves in. He's going to see what he can do. Gets it to the front. Good save by Fleury, but a rebound shot goes in. Red Wings get 2 goals in a second. And no, I am not about to rage quit. I accidentally hit the PlayStation button. Detroit leads at 3-1, though, with 10:03 left in the first. So 3 goals early on. I don't want to have to pull Fleury again. If you recall in the last couple episodes, I've pulled a lot of goalies recently. I don't want to have to do it again. Let's take a look at what happened. I think Fleury was screened, and just a mess right there. Now it's going to be 4-1, and there is no reason that Fleury should have let that one go in. That is absolutely embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. 13 minutes into this game, Red Wings already have 4 goals at this point. So, oh God, it's just falling apart again. Our goaltending has been so inconsistent this season. It's ridiculous. We are going to have to pull Marc-Andre Fleury yet again and put in Jeff Zatkoff. I hate to do it, but it's what has to be done because Fleury is so freaking inconsistent. It's unbelievable. Zatkoff will now play the rest of this game for us. 53 seconds left in the first. Cale Molarat with the puck. He's going to pass it to Bennett, who scores. So we go to the locker room 4-2. which is good because we're only down by 2 with 2 periods left to play. So by no means are we out of this game whatsoever. We're just going to have the offense. We're going to need them to turn it up a little bit. Take a look at this goal, though. Muller out with the shot, and actually that was a pass. What a beautiful pass to Bo Bennett right there. Now we're in the second. Detroit on the power play. 8:20 left in the second. They're going to try to move it up here. They're going to take a shot, and a rebound ends up going in. Actually, Fleury is still in the game. So I don't know what happened there. I don't think I properly substituted the goalie. So Fleury lets up another one. Phil Kessel is going to score, though. So it's still a 2-goal game, but unfortunately there's only now 5 minutes left in the second. So we got to see if we can come back in this one to get a win against the Red Wings. That's going to be assisted by Daniel Sedin and Ian Cole. Take another look at this goal by Kessel. Good play to go left side right there when the goalie committed right, and Kessel scores to make it 3-5. So the offense has been all right in this game, but the defense, well, the goaltending has just been a joke. Fleury's still in the game. I don't think I bothered to take him out. I don't know why. I really should have, because he just let another easy one in. So pretty stupid of me to not go back and actually take him out. But it ends up being 6-3. That's going to be the game. We lose to the Detroit Red Wings, so that is not a good loss. That would have been a big win on the road against a fairly good team. They are 10th in the standings, so now by losing that game, we allowed them to essentially become within 1 point of us. We have one less game played than the Rangers and Buffalo. They have 1 more point. So if we win our next game, we're up to 7th. If we lose, we could fall to 10th because Detroit is only 1 point behind us, although they have 1 more game played. This is all we got left, guys. 8 games to go. It all comes down to this. Look at our next 2 games. Rangers and Buffalo. They're 7th and 8th in the points. We're 9th. These next 2 games will probably determine our season. You'll have to see how we do in the next episode. If you want to see it and whether we make the playoffs or not, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Leave a like for the Penguins. Leave a like if you want us to make the playoffs. How about that? That's fair. For now, though, we'll see you next time. I'm Mr. Affleck 9916. Peace.